Hey everyone, it's me again and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be talking about, Freshers Week and, first week of university, because I just finished my first week of university myself. I'm going to be talking about, different pointers that might help you, during Freshers Week and that sort of stuff. So let's get on with the video. In Freshers Week is usually like the first week of introducing to your head of year and the rest of your classmates. So probably as like a tip thing, like try and talk to people, try and make friends, even if it's just the one. I was kind of like at the beginning of the year. I'm quite close maybe with like two of the girls that I knew. Also during Freshers Week I probably would be best to kind of like look around and see all the free things that they have in the stalls, because they do have that when they have the stalls for the sports teams and everything else, clubs, societies, that sort of stuff. If they're giving away free stuff, take it, even if it's just a really crap pen and a tote bag that you probably won't use. Now, this is something that I had done purely because I didn't go to the open day, but is try and go to the university before you start your course, kind of like wondering about, see what the building is like, because with my situation, I think the university had the open day, but I didn't go because I didn't really think that they would have an open day, or like they had it but I just didn't check that they had it. So when I found out that I got in after my results came out like in August last year, maybe about like a month before, myself, my sisters and my parents went to the university campus, which is just over 9 hours drive from where I stay, and we actually went and saw the canteen, and that actually looked really nice as well. I'm actually really glad that I went to the university that I went to as well, because it is such an open building, especially it's in a really nice location as well. It's just next to the river, so, and it's about a 5-10 minute walk from the town, so if I really need to get something from the town, it's there. And like I said before, with the different clubs and societies that will be there at like Freshers Week, I would advise, if you can, sign up for a couple, even if it's just the one. I did put my name in for the rugby team, like for the women's rugby team, but the way that my class worked, like I said before, even if it was just an hour's drive to my university campus, but I got the train to class every day. Not every day, but the times I had class I would go and get the train, which is like an hour and a half long. And when I signed up for the rugby team, they had their practices on every Monday night from like 7 o'clock to 9 from what I remember, and when I got the train it's an hour and a half journey, and during my first term I had classes on a Monday, which made it seem plausible, but it was in the morning and not the afternoon, so that made it a lot more harder than it should have been. So I didn't really have the chance to actually go up, because yeah, I stay far away, and plus I don't really want to kind of wait around for like 6 or 7 hours for a 2.5-3 hour rugby practice. As much as I wanted to do it, but timing wise it didn't really work out. So if you're going into first year, I would probably do this quite easily. Look at how the university does referencing. They may mention it within class, but I'll probably look up or try to look up beforehand, because referencing is hard in a way until you get the point you get used to it, and kind of find like a guide or something for referencing. With the university I go to, they use Harvard referencing, and they have a web link which gives different examples. So there's like a YouTube clip or from a book, like a physical book, or a PDF file, or a website with or without an author. So I'll probably try and find something like that. So if you do need to, obviously you need to reference anyway, but when you're writing an essay and you need to reference and you don't want to do it, at least you have something that's there, instead of trying to find it on the week before you need to give in this essay, or the night before, which is gonna be worse. Also, I'm kind of talking of referencing and that sort of stuff, make sure that you try not to plagiarise as much, because I bet there will be people who will get an essay off the internet and submit that in like as their final piece, and then get marked down because they plagiarised an assessment, especially if it's an essay. It's gonna be tough, don't get me wrong with that, because I've struggled with essays even in high school, But I would advise, even if you're bad at it, get help as well, but try not to plagiarise as much. I mean, you can get websites and books and whatever, but make sure you reference it like I'm saying earlier. But try not to plagiarise too much, otherwise you're gonna get marked down. I may have to resit the class during the summer, and I bet most of you don't want to do that either. Also, talking about, you know, classes and such, try and go to most of them even if you can. Like, I did go to pretty much all of my classes anyway, but if you're that type of person that can't make a particular day, it's fine, but at least try and go to most of them and try not to skip then wing the assignments when it comes to it, especially if it's languages or one that includes a lot of writing like English literature. Try and go to most, because there will be points that will benefit to the final assignment. I know that most of my classes done that, especially with essay writing, because one of the classes that during the first term it did involve, you know, both the assignments that we had were essays, and the classes that we were given were based on an essay that you could do, so it does help going to most of your classes. But if it's something simple, I don't know how, but I would advise going to most of your classes, because the stuff that they do say in the class will benefit to an assignment that will be coming up in that class. Most importantly, try and have a good time as well. Yeah, because most of the classmates that I had, yeah, I was acquainted with them, but they were like partying and drinking mostly after the week, like Thursday, Friday, that sort of stuff, during the weekend if they could, kind of like having a fun time, but also doing classes and assessment work at the same time. Personally, I never drank religiously, I don't, so like I would have tried to go out, but I know that like they're going in clubs, they're drinking, they're gonna get drunk, they're gonna do some weird stuff, I don't know how. And plus, like I said before, my train is like an hour and a half, and driving, I'm still learning to be a driver, I haven't booked my practical test yet either, so it's going to be a lot harder for me from the way that it is anyway. So like, yeah, I can talk to the people in my class, but it's going to be a lot harder because I don't drink, I don't go out a lot. If it was to mostly be to a dessert place in Glasgow or something like that, that's my typical thing of going out and going somewhere. So I do hope you found this video kind of helpful. There is other videos as well that do talk about Freshers Week and the first year of university as well. I do hope that this video does contribute towards that as well, especially if you're leaving from straight from high school to university like I was, or from like college after like a year or two of college then going into university. So I do hope that helps, and good luck with that to any of you who are going to university for the first year or for the first time as well. And I'll see you guys next week.